Shalom. This is your brother, your call, Laha Kwatazah from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders, the men of Great Millstone, GMS, okay, Ruel. All right, those are the true prophets of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, if you want to believe that or not. And peace, love, and salutations to the elect of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. The topic of this lesson is going to be about coming into this truth. All right. All right. One thing about this truth, man. All right. Um, um, the elders and the heads of GMS, okay, this pristine truth, all right, that we're in, man, that the Lord has blessed us with. Uh, the Lord's men push to teach, man. When you get on the level and you've built up in the spirit and the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the men of Great Millstone teach, or they push to teach the wisdom and knowledge that the Lord has blessed you with, okay? Not to, you know this truth, you know all the precepts and all the breakdowns, you know this truth, you know you're an Israelite, you know the prophecies, but you're just sitting on your butt, you're not making no lessons, you're not putting up videos on YouTube, you're not edifying, you're not going out there to the highways and the hedges, on the streets, doing live lessons. You know, that's not the will of the Lord, okay? The men of Great Millstone, they push, like I said, once again, they push to teach, man, all right? This is 2 Timothy 2:2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, all right? Who are those witnesses, those many witnesses? The men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, not just any men, the men, all right, the men of Great Millstone and the followers of the men of Great Millstone. All right, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses. Okay, the same, it's like it, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. Okay, so the same way you've been taught, you learn this truth. The Lord revealed this truth unto you through his prophets, his teachers, his men, all right, his servants, all right. You do the same thing as they do, man, all right. There was a time where they came into this truth. The Lord opened up their minds to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and they weren't on the level yet. They weren't teaching yet, but they were sipping on the milk, scriptures, sipping on the milk of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, learning, watching GMS videos, studying, taking down notes, all right? But they weren't able to teach yet. That's why it says, who shall be able to teach others also. If you're not able to teach, go out there in the highways and byways and preach, all right, and break down the scriptures correctly, all right, then you shouldn't be doing it yet, man. Yeah, some men, it takes longer than some men. It takes longer for some men than others. But Apostle Tahar always pushes, man. Hey, you're gonna know in your spirit that you're gonna feel it within yourself that, hey, I mean, you just gotta have that urge to want to go out there and preach. Shoot, before I was even able to teach His word correctly, man, I wanted to go out there. I just had it within me. I didn't want to, but I just had it within me. Like, I gotta get out there and preach His truth. I have to do it, man. I have to go out there and preach this truth to the highways and byways. I got to put up videos, man. I have to. And when I first started doing it, it wasn't pretty, man. Slipping up on words, a whole bunch of pauses in between precepts and breakdowns, you know, stuttering, sometimes breaking down the scriptures wrong, you know, super long videos or super short videos, messing up the introduction or having a weird introduction, being nervous, man, going out there to the highways and byways. I ain't gonna lie. My first time going out there by myself. I went at nighttime when nobody went, man. You know, and did a lesson, man, out there on the highways and byways. It was like probably one, maybe two people that walked by. You know, I was nervous as hell, man. You know, and with just one or two people walking by and nobody out there, I was nervous. You know, so Akim, we all go through. We're all in this truth together, man. All right, you're not the only one in this truth. That's why it's always good to stick to brothers in this truth, so they could guide you and exhort you and motivate you in this walk. Okay, those same brothers are your teachers. Okay, who push to teach also, man. They don't push. They don't teach us to not teach. They don't teach us if you don't want to, you don't have to preach. You don't have to put up videos. You don't have to go to the out to the highways and byways. No, not at all, man. They want you to, man. All right. Why? Because the Lord wants you to. Okay, and they have the Spirit of the Lord within them. All right. And if you have the Spirit of the Lord within you, if you were chosen from the beginning of time, all right, to be the elect, you're going to have that same spirit and mindset to go out there, all right? You're going to have that fire within you, all right? That the fire, the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai to desire, to want to go out there, to desire to go out there, even if you don't want to, even if you aren't even able to yet, man, okay? Shit, now, when I go out there, I go out there in the afternoon, a whole bunch of people walking by, and I look forward to people walking by, and so I could, you know, I look forward to, I try to time it right to where I could read the precept, all right, or break down the precept at the same time a group of people are walking by, man. I just look forward to it, man. You know, you know, I can't wait to go out there to the highways and byways. It sucks sometimes going there, and it's hot or it's too cold or it's too windy, and it's just, man. But hey, man, these Christians, these other Israelites, these Yah Israelites, these flat Earth Israelites, these vegan Israelites, these Old Testament Israelites, etc. These IUIC Israelites, ISUPK Israelites. All right, they're not like the men of Great Millstone, man. Because the men of Great Millstone push every member to edify and teach. All right, and to desire to go out there to the highways and byways. Shoot, GMS, when a camp in a city gets too big, they separate it and they spread out within that city, because that city's big, like Chicago, New York. All right, okay. So there was a point in time where I'm like, because I live in Wichita, Kansas, I'm like, man, there's already a camp in Kansas, Kansas City. I'm like, there's not even that many people in this city compared to Kansas City, so I think I'll be all right just doing sit down lessons instead of going out there. And then, the Lord rebuked me, just, I couldn't sleep well, I couldn't stand on that. I couldn't sit well with that, man. That didn't fit right with my spirit. And I just like, you know what? I'm gonna go out there anyway, man. Even if it's by myself, even if I'm the only person in the city. Because Wichita, it's a city, it's not a town, it's a city. It's not a big city like KC. It's like half the size of Kansas City, but hey, man, there might just be one person, and it might be me, man. I pray that it is. I pray that I'm one of the elect, man. Okay, okay. And yeah, man. Continue on. This is because like I said, these other camps, they don't push to go teach. They don't, they're okay with not teaching. Shit, ISUBK, all right, big, big camp, man. The leader, Bishop Nathaniel Alaga, all right. He's he doesn't go out there and preach. He doesn't go out there to the highways and byways, to the front line and do this work. All right. He probably does one video, sit down lesson a month or a week. I don't know, man. But he's not putting videos up every day. He's got certain men that do it for him. That's not the will of the Lord. Shit, King David, even the men of Great Millstone, our leaders, they're doing exactly what they teach. They're putting up a video a day out there on the highways and byways once a week. sometimes twice a week, sometimes multiple videos a day. You know, apostles are hard doing multiple videos a day. They're not just 10-minute videos. They're half an hour long videos. All right. Sometimes Apostle Hard puts up 5, 6, 7 videos a day. I'm like, dang, you know, that's a leader, man. That's a true leader. And then he goes out there in the highways and byways and doesn't skip a beat, man. All right. Even when it's too hot or too cold or the weather's too crazy, they do the lesson inside, man. All right. Those are the true prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai, if you want to believe that or not. All right. That's a true leader. All right. Leading his men, all right, on the front line. Okay. All right. That's why I believe those are the men of great millstone. And not only that, they everything that they say is true. They back it up with the scriptures. All right. Um, One of my favorite precepts. Habakkuk, the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4 says, "Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but he's," what the hell? 2 verse 2. Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 2, it says, "And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, all right, and make it plain upon tables, all right, that he may run that readeth it." Okay. And we're the ones reading and breaking down these scriptures through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. And we're running with this truth, man. All right. And that's the marathon that the men of great millstone speak about. All right. Doing the work of the Lord. All right. Edifying our people, warning our people, going out there in the face of everybody, man. In the chief place of concourse, in the middle of the city, so everybody can see you. All right. And preaching this truth. Going on the internet so everybody can see you push this truth. All right. They're not hiding this truth in a napkin. All right. They're shining this light where everybody can see it. They're not hiding the light in a closet. This light is this truth. All right. They're shining this truth by going on YouTube, pushing this truth, by going out there in the streets where everybody can see you live. All right. Just as the Lord commands us to, just as his men teach us to, man. All right. We're not supposed to know this truth and not do nothing. Know this truth and just go about your life, caring more about your career and your family than this truth, right? Because these Christians, you know, they're all so they got this godly aura around them, about them, all right? Jesus this, God this. Motherfucker, do you even have a YouTube channel? Do you even have a YouTube channel? Are you putting up videos a day? Are you edifying people, pushing this truth, all right? And then they come up to our camp and talk shit, try to try to upset this truth, try to prove us wrong. And they're not doing no work of the Lord, man. They're not going out there preaching this word. All right. What works do you got, man? If you don't got no works for the Lord, then you ain't got shit to say to us, you damn Christians. All right. You Christians are proud, man. That's a proud spirit to do that, man. To come up to the men of the Lord who who, who do the will of the Lord week in and week out. All right. And try to disprove us, you know, mocking, scoffing, talking crap, saying that we're bums, saying that we don't got no jobs. Man, we got multiple jobs, man. All right. Oh, y'all wearing a dress. You don't even know what we're wearing, man. You don't even know what you worship. You worship you know not what, but we know what we worship, for the salvation is of the Jews. All right. The nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all Christians think the Lord loves everybody. See, y'all don't even know what y'all worship. Y'all don't even know what Christianity is all about. All right. Y'all don't know nothing, man. Y'all just are regurgitating what the white man has been telling you. You didn't even try to uh, prove what the white man's telling you about this Bible, about this truth. All right. Y'all just settle for less. Okay. I might have to make a part two. So Call Allah Yahbashim al Shai. Hope this was edifying. See you in the next lesson. Shalom.